Hello, hello. I've got a bit of a warning before today's episode starts. We'll be looking into Mr. O'Meara today, and I just need to warn that his backstory comes with a discussion of some self-harm stuff. So just be aware of that before proceeding. Welcome back to Wheel of Games, where we are going to continue playing Séance at Blake Manor. I've really been enjoying this game. So last time, we went out to the garden and the hedge maze, and let's see, we made it through the maze. We tracked our missing Miss Dean to where she disappeared, seemingly, while being led through the maze by an ancient spirit of some kind, while being followed by someone who we assume to be the culprit. We don't know if they necessarily summoned the spirit. We have to learn more about the spirit for that, but this is where she disappeared in the maze, and her night dress was pretty torn up at that time. So she was basically taken by the Fae. Okay, definitely some new stuff there. But we also know that she got into a fight with somebody. Let's see, not long before she disappeared. So who was it and who did they fight about? Well, I feel like somebody we already sort of know who that was. Like, I don't know exactly who that could have been, but Mr. Coventry, I just feel like something said that he got into some kind of argument with her. And I don't know what it's from. I don't know where his hands got stained either. But I've considered him very suspicious, just because he's the jeweler by trade, but his clothes are dusty and hasn't been cleaned in a while. So I'm not sure about him. But the more likely current suspect is Mr. Callahan, who has basically kept trying to offer to teach Miss Dean the Irish magic, and against the wishes of his master, his aunt, Fee. So a lot going on here. We need to figure out how to exorcise Miss Darcy's husband to get her basically out of the picture. We've got a bunch of people most likely eliminated, but not fully. But the doctor is not among them. So right now we're trying to figure out basically everyone's alibi to figure out who she was fighting with. I still feel like I already know that it was Mr. Coventry, but not 100% on that. Just a random clue I picked up at some point. So, our first time in the bar. So again, then I'm immediately staring straight into a wall. So here's the bar. Oh, there's a back room. Oh, more papers that it's not going to waste my time attempting to read. Look at the pool table. See? Any notes hidden under the table? Looks like one, but it was just a dust. But I can finally talk to you after the pool table. I'm not in the mood for a game. Thank you. Just a few, sharpener's not the right word. Chalk. Okay, so, yes, he has a cane. Yet the way he's standing leaves no doubt. White substance around his pocket. Well dressed, but not flashy. And he's distracted. Only half in the room. So this is our first time actually getting to talk to you, Mr. O'Meara.
You again?
We actually met him outside his room, which means this is a good opportunity to go investigate his room, if I've got the key. So, what you thinking about? I always look distracted, don't take it personally. I've always had this look, I think. Okay. Well, what's the powder about? I can ask anyone about anything. There are stains? It must be soap. Okay. He won't if we ask him so directly. Did you attend the bridge game? That was Tuesday? No, I did not. I was elsewhere, in my room, praying, I imagine? Ah, that must have been it. So he's not giving us too much here. Just ask him about Evelyn. You met Miss Dean? Have I? I mightn't have shown my face if I knew Evelyn was here. But why should I suffer for her lack of decorum? Oh, she turned down a marriage proposal I made her a year or two ago. There was not a second thought to it. It'd have been one thing if it were just an offer of convenience, but I thought I was stupid enough to ask if she'd mind me switching to room 16, just to be near her. At least I was there to overhear her and Miss Quinn arguing in the corridor the other evening. We did discover that from a note that Dean sacrificed her relationship with Quinn to get something. And honestly, quarantine needs to let it go. Evelyn just makes use of people. It's just how she is.
I'll be off.
Don't let me...
But that makes me immediately want to think about... There's a mystery we never actually got to look at. So is this... No. Quarantine Quinn. Yeah, I found a book of her poetry. Knew Miss Dean before arriving. So I think... Yes, the missing pages from the journal, I didn't get to read them until now. So, yeah, she's doing research into the region. But... The altercation, okay. So, Miss Quinn is attending the Grand Séance. I should have expected to see her here, of course, but she had kept such a low profile after our disagreement. I do regret it. I should have been a more loyal friend, but I had to view that book while I could. I would say that the cost to entry was too high, but I would pay it again and again. So perhaps that's the book that we found, the Irish folklore, maybe? Or the magic book? I didn't think she cared so much for standing. I thought she'd understand, but my betrayal has clearly done more harm than anticipated. She barely acknowledged me, and when I called her name, she looked at me with such anger. I may try again to mend things between us, but she's in her books like never before. I doubt I will get near her. Right, and then I just wanted to look at the actual records for the book. Is that under documents? Her journal. It might have been updated, or it might just be the missing pages. Ah. Yep, okay, missing pages. And letter from Doctor. Okay, we read that last time. Then the menacing letter. I brought my dagger. So Mr. Scarrett really doesn't like her. I keep confusing Mr. Scarrett with Mr. Coventry. So Scarrett is the guy with the legacy but no friends. Coventry, I don't actually know that much about. There we go. Pool cues. I swear if you just say, I don't want to play. Yeah, okay. Nothing. Okay, sorry, Mr. O'Mara. Back to you.
again.
So, do you know? Because he knew her name. You met her. Spoken with her, not much. She's just very focused. Oh, when one's days are numbered. There's a drive to get the most out of them. Her family is cursed, or so they say. Certainly their numbers are dwindling at an alarming rate. She's one of only a handful left. That's interesting. Something I should be able to bring up with her. Okay, Doyle, the strange dreams, the device. Why have you come to the seance? Well, aside from there not being much else to do, I don't have anyone beyond the veil I need to talk to. I will leave my dead in peace. This place is changing around us as Halloween draws near. The veil is thinning. That's all I have need of. Who knows, it might even be interesting, but I won't hang my hopes on it. So, he cares about the veil. This suggests that he has some kind of magic in him as well. Which is interesting. But I don't have anything specific I can talk to him about. Have you been haunted? Or I have. Ah, you mean ghosts? You're not the first person to ask me that. Seems like everyone's seeing things. I haven't seen much, but I have this feeling there are other people here more than us guess, don't you? Sometimes I do. I think he's playing it down.
Don't let me keep you.
But he doesn't have much to say. So he doesn't have an alibi with regard to the fight. At least not the bridge game. He was in his room praying. If I can find evidence that he's not actually religious at all, that might be useful. But it's not tricking me with the coats this time. More chess. That one's at least in a different state than the other one we looked at. The dartboard. That's a real funky angle for some of those darts to be hitting, but what do I know? Carmilla, some of the pages are stained red. Interesting. Newspaper. I doubt he'll be happy with me coming back here, but safe. He doesn't care. Haha. That's funny. He really doesn't care. Staff only, though. Can I simply take this? Bottle of strong stuff. Put that on your room then, sir? Oh no, it's not fur. I mean, of course. Thank you. So I took a strong bottle of liquor. For some reason. But hey, got it now. Perhaps I could have distracted him and saved some money. Okay. I mean, if I ask him about the bridge game, he wasn't paying too close attention, so he's not going to give me any new info. Asking him about the haunting? I don't think I've actually asked him about his cross yet. No, I asked him, but he was just entirely out of it when I did. Okay, he's still all messed up. Out of sorts. Fox peeking out of the corner there. Oh, will you let me enter this corridor? No, that one's locked. I don't need your cleaning items. That one, at least, I am believing it when it tells me it's nothing. Got another Bridget's cross. So this particular book, the fact that it's stained red, perhaps Miss Dean threw wine at someone who she was unhappy with. Bar is surprisingly disappointing here. But it opens after 4, and I assume this is where Mr. Doyle will remain. Okay. Any other places might close at that time? There will be another talk at 5, and I now remember that those doors close at 10 after. So, portrait of the current Lord and Lady, locked. My memory of the outside, perhaps I can sneak through that garden path. Now that I'm less worried about the time at this exact moment, I can go outside and see if I can sneak through that side door and see the son Walter. It's getting dark, but this door was very curious. No idea if Walter will be here. It's rusted over. I can try going through that door. That side door. Ah! Groundskeeper's out here. I can try asking him about some stuff again. Hey, do you know you're magical? Or simply that you've got training? Who's over there? It's Darcy and someone else. Firmly locked. Okay, I still have no way over there. I might have to go the back way through the servants' grounds.
Oh, Mr. Dupre. I'm almost disappointed. I would stay clear of that one. I have my suspicions about her.
Mrs. Darcy, if I didn't know any better, I would think...
You might be asking her about that, Miss...
Can I help you?
No, I was just passing by.
That is quite all right.
That was funny. I'm crouching behind the bush and they just immediately notice me. Have anything else to talk to?
Hello again, my...
I don't think he would know about that. That's an Irish thing. But were you at the bridge game? Almost. but Miss Montavani offered me a reading, so he skipped the game. But he still has an alibi for it. So I can probably corroborate that with her. The old Irish grimoire. It surely belonged to her, or it was stolen from Miss Quinn. Burn. He might tell me about it. You had an urn with you? Indeed I do. Contains a being of true menace. Really, I speak naturally of my dearest friend. She'd wanted her ashes scattered in her home country, you see. I must admit, however, that I'm taking my time. I still have hope that I might see her one last time before laying her to rest. So, do I need to take the urn and toss it into the fire pit over there? I don't really want to ask him about his fine clothes and jewelry. Shadowy figure? He'll have a different opinion on it, but large ghosts? A great many things and cultures claim to have had giants, but no, I've never seen anything like that. This land's old gods? Oh, he knows about the Tuatha? Would have been described as larger than man, and mythology here references many giants in that vein. Okay, he knows about it, let's just ask about it. The old gods of Ireland, not defeated by mankind, but tricked by them. Always wonder if they lurk about. So he's telling me, go look in the library.
Not at all, Mr. Ward.
Okay, let's just ask her about Bridge.
Mr. Ward.
You may not have even been there, though.
That was all.
Okay, who needs an
Good
alibi?
day,
Let's
Mr.
not waste time if we don't need to. She need an alibi. You say firm. Yeah, perhaps she wasn't here yet. Check the guest register yet again. Oh, come on, just give me the actual information. Okay, so where's Miss Darcy? Darcy showed up after Miss Dean, but before she disappeared. So why can't I... Well, I'll ask her about it anyway.
Mr. Ward.
Man's ring? I hope that's not her husband's. Were you at the bridge game? I was, and I got roundly thrashed. Managed to convince the doctor to play after no small amount of badgering. Good sport about it, and surprisingly good at the game. His aunt was there, as was Miss Quinn, Miss Barbosa, Miss Lau, Mr. Coventry, and of course, the Marquess. Well, did she just tell me
That was
everyone who was there?
Good day, Mr.
Perhaps I need to confirm it. But let's go back to the fight, and suddenly, boom, 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 boom. All of those different connections. I should confirm it with someone else just to be sure, but a lot of people have been said to have attended the bridge game, versus people who did not attend the bridge game. So all these red ones are things I need to confirm. We have verified false connection, that's nice, and then a verified true connection. Nice. Okay, so these three people are said to have been there, along with a bunch of other people that I'm not seeing on this list just yet. This could be a very big thing. Marquess was there. I don't know about Mr. Varley yet. Haunting? Can't research the mythology of the Fae and the Tuatha. I still haven't done the lucid dreaming thing. I've got everything I need for that as well. Okay, anything else back here? Okay, everyone has left the hedge maze at least. Maybe it actually closes. Okay, time to talk with the groundskeeper on our way back.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
I would like to discuss ghost at the fire pit? Got a glimpse of something alright. Only recent. She's not been there long, that I know. Montavani's spending a lot of time out there, attuning to the site or something. Try talking to her. Hey, you weren't at the bridge game, I know that. And ask him about so many things. But what specifically? It was the account that he was magical. And if he's magical, he might know about the shadowy figure. I've seen it in the corner of the eye, or sometimes just a feeling of being watched. There's something there, sure enough. I guess. Spirit of a giant? Huh, another library. Some Yud folk, perhaps? Old Irish gods once taught this. He's also saying, go look at the library. I don't know if the hauntings or anything else would help us here. He would know about the manor, that is true. Can you tell me about it? Not much wants to grow here. Get a few plants to bloom in pots, but in the ground, I keep things simple. Might be the water, but what's in that well out back is some of the best tasting water I've ever had, so I don't know. You might know about the chimney charm, maybe? Washerwoman? I've only asked 4 people about Misty. I have. Doesn't do well to speak ill of the guests. Ah, so he would have spoken ill. The 3 years I've worked here, it was my first time meeting. And the last, I expect. Whoa. What is that? So he doesn't actually have that much to say to me. But what was the new thing here? Ah, okay, the delivery on Sunday, so I'll basically have between 9 and 12, or the morning, to investigate the staff quarters, because they'll have the delivery going on. And I still have very little info from or about him. Anything else I can think of here? He's not part of the bridge game. Maybe he can tell me about the young master. Good lad, take him for walks around the grounds from time to time. But he doesn't talk much. So he's been quiet since the accident. And that maimed him. Okay, that explains the wheelchair. Before my time, all that. But he does like to go through a maze when I have him out. Misses her something awful before that. So he is crippled. Well, not direct information, but it's still going to be tough to get through all of that here. Perhaps I can just go up to the second floor real fast. So I've not been in Miss Quinn's room. Someone's standing in the corridor there. Or Mr. O'Meara. I know at least that he's not there. So I can do some fresh snooping. And maybe Miss Quinn's room. She's probably in the library. Oh, okay. She's in the corridor. I just completely missed her. I've got no idea where Miss Quinn is. I won't until I get into her room and... Okay, so where am I right now? Ah, Father Synod. You know what? I have not been in his room either. But I'll bet he's in there. No one's in there. Okay, I've got some time. He might be able to teach me something about exorcism. Let's find out his secrets. His letters. Correspondence from various people. One mentions Mr. Doyle and his placement here to investigate. Another talks about how the Aeon has been located. Whatever it is, it's here at Blake Manor. Note here about freeing the Aeon from its prison at all costs. No death here is real. And all attempts to reach Mr. Doyle have failed. He definitely seems to be out of sorts. See, the flyer for this event is attached to another letter. This is your chance, Father. Somebody stayed here in order to reach Doyle, but he did not recognize them or know the faith. Somebody stayed here to reach Doyle. Interesting. Well, I just walked straight over this note. Highly scrawled note requesting a meeting, but it's hard to read. It looks like it's signed Murphy. Ah, the cook. The cook is trying to talk with the priest. He's got his own Gnostic Bible. He has sermon notes and the likes. Passages about a black iron prison. We don't know what he means. It's a very dense tome. Oh, but this slightly better, I guess. Strange hand-drawn symbols sitting below the Bible. And that's his sequence, is these 5 shapes, perhaps? That might be his combination to something. And his journal. I've uncovered a hidden door which leads to the women's changing rooms. It's an ungodly place. I was hastening my exit and have yet to review it properly. Between our assessment of the grounds and the talk at 11, our best opportunity will be at 6. We will find these catacombs. Come Sunday morning, we will search them stone to stone. So, hidden catacombs here somewhere. So, there's another secret passage here. So, perhaps I need to search the ladies' changing rooms for a passage out. Because there's a door that leads in. Perhaps it was from the outside? But I've made it into there from closet. But they got here from outside. They seem to be searching outside for catacombs. A pistol box. And it's empty. So the priest is always armed. Eek. You expect him to turn around and he'll be right there. Priestly clothes. An interesting fireplace and rug. Yeah, his vestments. We'll take a look. Incense, dust, and sulfur. What size are his shoes? Medium. Not useful. But partial maps and poorly drawn maps. Okay. Nothing in... It's nothing in the trash. Okay. Incomplete maps of the grounds. So this is definitely the front yard. What portion is this? I just don't remember seeing stairs like that. These might be the servants' quarters. Okay, they're well made, unlike their recent continuation beside them. I'm trying to complete a map. Not his skill set, I suppose, eh? Something about the fire is just making the noise. Matches that. Yeah, that weird staircase in the middle there throws me off. Was that simply the grand staircase? And the upper floor here? Or the ground floor, perhaps? That would be the atrium then. It still doesn't feel like it matches there. So I'm still really not sure about what that map is. But the fact that it doesn't seem to have transferred them into my evidence means that I must not need them. I've read those papers. There's nothing in the trash. Nothing in the trash. Another book. Is this his schedule that I only see indirectly? Okay, I've got his movements now. Alright. Bing. Oh. Nothing crackling in the fireplace. Don't think I've got anything else, just the fact that he is very, very armed, and Miss Murphy was trying to speak to him. Okay. There's another big room searched. Now we go across. So this was the continuation. I have to go straight across again. And... okay, we've made it back to her room. So this is Mr. Mira's room, which should be empty. Okay, so we can find out what he's hiding. He definitely seems to be hiding. Next door. Oh yeah, he's got his... well, that's Biblical Angel. That looks more like the symbol we saw outside. Something that makes my stomach turn, which has been labeled my angel. So angel sketches. Interesting. That one matches the symbol outside. He appears to smoke and drink tea. His vests, I'm not looking at those clothes. He's got a weird mirror. That doesn't look like it's part of the decor. He brought the mirror with him, but why? Letter from Cathal O'Meara's mother checking in on him. When the seance of yours is done, do come home. Your sister wants to see you before her wedding. Do me good to see you too. It's been too long since Lassie visited, though it may not seem long to you. Worry for you, dear boy. Your peers are starting to talk. Angels might have chosen you, but have regard for your earthly self. That's who I know is my son, remember? So he's not kidding with his being very, very interested in angels. Someone thought Miss Montavani really ought to see Leviticus 20:27. But what does it say? Man or woman who is a medium or a wizard must be put to death. He will stone them with stones, for their blood is upon their heads. Who would want to threaten her like this? Evidence in a couple of mysteries has been given. His shoes. One show shows heavier wear, definitely as I would expect. Yeah, he would be very distinctive, so he is not the shoes that we saw. So I still don't like some of the facts it says about the culprit, like the medium shoes thing, but we should, based on this, be able to eliminate Mr. O'Meara. It keeps having her selected, and I'm trying to select or eliminate someone else. Just isn't... never works. Well, he's got his own lockbox. I do not have his code yet. He's got laudanum. A lot of painkillers, which makes sense. He's got white pain to deal with, it seems. Oh, he paints. In progress, piece of a wound resting in a boat by a lake. Or is she dead? Seems a natural talent, but the piece is chilling. Also, there's a... looks like a reaper in the background there. Fresh oil paint. Now, if the blue stuff had been on his hands instead of the other guy, it would have made more sense. But we've got the red splotches here. I woke in the bath, almost too weak to get out. I cut too deeply. Can't go on like this. There are only so many near misses one can survive. So he wants to stop doing this. That's good. I caught a glimpse, though, just before I passed out, a pale and glowing shape, out of reach again, the moment I knew it to be there. So he's forcing near-death experiences. He is not healthy. Thanks to Miss Hisham's jars, I have everything I need now to trap it, apart from its bloody name. As soon I'll have it, it won't escape me again. Okay, so he knows Miss Hisham. I have an awful notion to open one of these jars. Sheer curiosity. Best not. Dear John Dee was given the Enochian language, entrusted with the ability to truly speak with angels. Well, I guess I've got his combination now. He and I are special and is the same sort. It's only a matter of translating the language. We've got the angel again. Just for a moment, then gone again. but I'll try again, have it back. So what else is... Oh, Evelyn. Saturday, 7 p.m., changing rooms, McLeod. Why does she want to meet? Okay, I need to... At least it's in private. Hopefully she'll be looking for some fun. I hope Evelyn comes to her senses soon. I'm so bored without her. Okay. Well, I want to set the timeline. So Ivy McLeod, and again, someone I have not spoken to at all yet. Boy. So McLeod, not Quinn. Saturday at 7 p.m. The changing room Jets. Set a reminder for that. The drawing room bits. I'm not even technically in the dusk here yet. But why is he going to be in the changing room? Ladies' changing room there. There, yeah, that was the other one I was trying to remember. Oh, she's somewhere I can actually talk right now before she goes back to... Oh, she's not there yet. Ah, I hate that auto scroll happens. Stop doing that. Okay, anything else hidden in here? Mr. Doyle will be in the bar for a while. And of course, bar atrium. Know nothing about many of them. So she's going to be in the drawing room. Right, 5 p.m. something's going to... There's a new talk that'll be happening. I cannot forget that. So 1583. Let's get this out of the way. I wonder what it is. Yep. Ooh. Soul jars. Odd symbols and some sort of fluid inside. Okay. And pages, we've got... Is that the opening sigil? Seems that in the past he's used something called Enochian magic to commune with something he believes to be an angel. His notes and tools here seem to be part of the rituals he's used to that end. He's also employed near-death experiences and other unwise methods to talk with this entity. I see ritual markings here with trapping circle, and now if only I could summon it. That seems to lean up. So that's the Enochian magic. So was that the same as the Dune there? Everything. But a script I cannot decipher. I look directly at it again. It's not the same. This has that sort of hexagon look, but this is enclosed in a square or a diamond. He's got his distinctive shoes. His very distinctive everything here. That's it for his room, I hope. So I've got 12 minutes left. Continue trying to investigate. Now, there was another trunk. I just got the... yeah, Mr. Scarrett. If he's not in his room, it'll basically take me 1 minute to investigate that. So I just need to make sure. Because I got...
Oh, no, miss. I'm fine, thank you.
Please, Mrs. Joyce, I beg of you to listen.
Please now, Miss Mantovani, I said I'm fine.
But I do not need the cars to see how much you carry. You need rest.
I said I'll not hear it. I'd rather my joints suffer the cold than your corruption witch.
What is this corruption of yours? I simply see you need rest. Now, my room is big and grand. And a horror to clean, I am sure. You were there an hour on Friday. That is an hour best spent at rest. It is needed, and I am more than capable.
And she was complaining about her snooping.
You mean to say that? Why would you? No one's ever. No. Idle hands make the devil's work. Now please, leave me be.
No one's ever been nice to her? It looks like there's another conversation in the corner. From, again, people I've not spoken to at all.
Does all this not bore you?
Should it? It's fascinating, in a way. Lots of case studies, certainly.
Well, it's nothing like your usual sort of thing.
Oh, it's not all scientific, but... Look, you're talking to a woman with a shrine in her room. I'm not entirely clinical. Besides, look at you. Ivy, I said I would come with you. Do you expect me to regret it?
I suppose. I just thought, what with how things are.
You're always the first one to know when my tempers run short. Do you suppose I've managed to hide it from you, of all people? Besides, you know I would take any excuse to spend my time with you.
Oh, good grief. But you are always so sweet.
Oh, don't look away like that. Everything will be all right.
No, I just... Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe.
And there's the cook. Okay, so Mr. Skitter is here. Not Skitter, Scarrett. Ah, he's in. I can't check that. But speaking of trunks has reminded me that the voodoo guy's trunk, I got the magical combination to it. As long as he's not there, I can finally open that mysterious thing. Or eavesdrop. How far away do I have to be? Just the perfect amount.
What do you mean the forge isn't set up? I sent word ahead.
I'm sorry, sir, but our telegraph machine was not working, so we must...
Gods no, I didn't telegram. Terrible yoke. Wouldn't go near one. No, my cousin only came by a few weeks ago and told you.
Do you know who we spoke with?
How would I know that? Do you think he walked halfway across the country to give me a thumbs up?
No, of course not, sir. Regardless, even if we had received word, there is no working forge here. Only the
There's one in
anvil
the back.
remains, and that is ornamental.
And your horseman? How does he shoe his horses then?
I believe he takes them to a place in Guildford.
Ah, here.
He wants a forge. Focus. I like that there's the light on from this side but not the other one. You could really see that mistake. And there is a sigil on this ticket. Are you going to give me the reminder? Yes. Okay, so look for the odd numbers. We've got 2 of them here. And so that's going to be your start and end points. Might as well do the long loop that you know you're going to have to do. And I increase the sensitivity of this thing. How? It goes so slowly when going on those long straight lines for some reason. To go the outer wall. And then things really start to simplify and you just go around. It's empty, except for me. Oh, he's got a Ouija board. Or a spirit board. Where is she? Did I lose her on arrival because this is where she wanted to be laid to rest? Spectres have such a strong presence in this place, and it's hard to think anyone finds rest here. But I've searched every flame, every fireplace, lamp even, still no sign of her. Even the fire pit outside, I felt something there, but no sign of her. I'll keep searching. I will find you, dear friend. I used to give up until I'm sure. So I saw a ghost at the fire pit. So I can maybe communicate with her now? It's a spirit board, yes. You're trying to commune with a ghost, but now I can as well. Do I go back out there and follow up on this clue immediately? Sure. That seems like a good conclusive action to follow up on. Okay, I'm just gonna... I want to confirm things with everybody at this point, it feels like.
Signor.
I just want to get to confirm Mr. Dupree's statement. But he's right, I read his cards for him. I hope it helps him find the spirit he's seeking.
That's all.
Of course.
Thank you. These two I haven't talked to at all. So Miss McLeod and Mrs. Lau. Innocent Berry. A white heather hairpin. Dried white flowers in her hair. Mrs. Lau. A morning cameo, a jet and ivory cameo depicting a man's silhouette. So perhaps a widow? Cute gaze, no doubt watching events carefully. Okay, so he's the skeptic. I guess this might make a little bit more sense now, so perhaps siblings and she married into a McLeod family. Okay, that's the library again. But research? Nay, let's go play in the flower. I'm gonna jump ahead to the fire pit. Now it also occurs to me that if I've got the spirit board here, I could go back down to the remains of the other ghost that I saw and maybe try to get information out of them as well. Well, we'll see if this one works first. He's in basically the front corner here.
I found this.
Does that have
I'll take that as a yes.
chest? Estoas. So Saint. So she sashes to ashes to ashes? Okay. I have to start it here.
Ashes to ashes. Is that it, miss? Ashes to ashes. Do you mean your urn? Unless...
Piece of paper? Yeah, it wasn't there before, alright. Oop. Evidence for Lloyd Dupre. Whatever survived is read. Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. Maman. Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. Dean. Parasite upon my thoughts. The face of my dearest friend corrupted, corroding her memory. Evelyn Dean will be the vessel. She must contain Laura's spirit. The universe begs for it by her design. Save me from darkness. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's thinking about attempting to resurrect his dead friend in the body of Evelyn Dean. Getting its hooks in me again grows fat on my grief. Burn the thoughts before it takes hold. Evelyn Dean as a vessel for another spirit? This spirit? Okay, well, we've got to stop that. But, thank you, lady. So, Mr. Yeah, that's quite a bit, alright. Zigzag there. That's still inconclusive, eh? Ghostly message? I think the fire pit paper might be enough there. So, yeah. His goal is to transfer the soul of his dead friend into Evelyn Dean.
Mr. Dupre means to transfer his friend's soul into Evelyn Dean's body. I should find and confront him about this.
Confrontation time. Thank you, Ghost Lady. I don't know how I'm going to stop that exactly. But we can go back out of the maze now. I still don't know how to perform an exorcism. But perhaps I will meet... Oh, he's right here. Hope you don't mind me confronting you about this right in front of the lady.
Hello again, my friend.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, sweet damnation. Maman, how could I keep the company of such dark thoughts? I didn't do it. I could never. It goes against everything that we...
Then take heart, Mr. Dupre. You haven't acted yet. But I must ask you as a matter of urgency. Are these thoughts your own?
I don't know. I've felt a heaviness here these past few days. Something in this place that feeds on grief, drives obsession. The moment you spoke, it felt as if you'd broken a spell. But I'm worried, terrified that it could return just as suddenly.
Then we must act quickly. Have you any idea how we might break this hold on you?
Oh, Mr. Ward, I must lay my friend to rest. I should never have delayed it to begin with.
Laura, yes? I believe I met her spirit at the fire pit.
You saw her. I thought I felt something there, and yet she's been taken from my sight. I was foolish, selfish, enough to want one last adventure together. I should have laid her to rest before coming to this place.
There is still time.
Yes, you are right. Of course there is. There is a ritual. I do not know if it will work, far as we are from Mamon's reach. But we must try. I'm sorry, Laura. I hope you'll forgive an old friend his folly.
Okay. Ritual time. Are we just doing that right now? Yep. Okay.
Hello, old friend. I can't see you, but I know you are here. I'm a fool for trusting only my treacherous eyes. Perhaps my time here has somehow cut me off from you. Am I so corrupted that you're lost from my sight forever? I can feel you laughing at me. This is serious, Laura. I could have... Yes, all right. I just thought we'd do one last mad thing together. It was blockheaded. I know. Though, in fairness, I entirely lack blockheadedness. Yours must just be infectious. Oh, I'm glad we could... Oh, Laura. You think it would be easier the second time, wouldn't you? Goodbye, sweet friend. That's it. I don't think it's working. I can still feel her here with us.
You are right. She has not gone. I am sorry, Mr. Dupre.
She's trapped, Mr. Ward. While I've been in battle with my thoughts, she's been drawn deeper into the Manor's grasp. I cannot afford any more delays. I'll grieve my cowardice when my friend is freed. The reality of it is, Mr. Ward, that Maman Brigitte is too far out to fully reach these lands. Until we can extend her influence, Laura
And
will
voodoo
be
influence
trapped.
here?
There is another way. A different ritual that calls upon not only Maman Brigitte, but her Irish aspects as well, Breed and St. Bridget. We'll need a representative for each aspect. Someone to be a vessel or a stand-in. For Maman Brigitte, I can do the honors. I will provide the stones for her fire. The goddess Breed. What do you think, Laura? Will Mr. Ward do?
Me?
Laura was a priestess of Breed. Her trust is her blessing, and clearly she trusts you. You shall tend the flames.
I can't.
You can, Mr. Ward. You must. And lastly, the abbess, St. Bridget. We must find someone who's close to her. They'll need a gift of some sort, a demonstration of deep devotion.
Well, I can try to find somebody.
Thank you for all of this.
I've seen several St. Bridget crosses. Okay, so I need aspect of Bridget. Interesting. Well, we got close there, I think. Go again. Alright, I still need to confront Dr. Callahan. And an additional action on the mini. Okay. Talking to them. We've got the doctor. The priestess is out here at the well. And the father, I need to learn about the exorcism. Well, I've got a little bit of time, and there's actually, you can basically walk straight through. I've got until 5:10 to get to the drawing room, so I can ask her basically, hello. Here. She's not doing her spirit readings today, but she's still out here at the well. So yeah, what do you have to say about that?
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
So yeah, wells scrying? Markings are new. You know what these symbols mean? I'm the one who drew them. Anna suffered. I fear the Séance may push her past the edge. That well is a pillar of the land, has been since the time of the gods. If the well is safe, the land will be safe. The symbols are protective. Ah, these people have left us more in need of an optician than a healer. So, I mean, she's just trying to protect the land from all the Séance stuff. So, okay, the last word I needed for this hypothesis was protector. Her goal is to protect the land. Oh, no, she wants to bless the land to protect. Protect the well, because you do still want to protect the land from the, I'd say Séance, but that doesn't appear to be here. From the Séances after. I know what happened here.
Miss Callahan is worried that the Séance is going to leave the region decimated, so she is trying to protect the sacred waters to stop that from happening. I should find and confront her about this.
Confront her? I was in the middle of talking to her. Can I find her, though? Yep, we're fierce good. Use.
Well, you're not wrong. I'd do anything to keep this land safe. This lot shouldn't be doing their séance, but I doubt I can stop them. Best I can do is protect the land against them. Charms and spells should do it. And yet they aren't enough. I can't figure it out. I'm getting glimpses of the future here, and it's all death. Not a tree or creature in sight, and none of my old tricks are shifting that. I'm at my wits' end, Declan Ward. Ward. Now that's a sign and a half.
I don't follow.
A ward is a type of protection. I reckon the universe is telling me something. I said before, you seemed like good skin. So why don't you lend a hand? Take these components and bring them to the well. Maybe you'll see what I'm missing. May the gods be with you, because they are surely counting on you.
Can I get to the well? Protect the well. Oh, a 16-minute ritual is going to take me past the time. But at least I know it's here, so we can continue that next time. I've got nothing left to say to you, basically. So meet the father.
Yes, my child?
Hello, Father. My name is Declan Ward. I've only just arrived. I just wanted to say hello.
Very good. You want my name? Of course. Father Lorcan Sinnott.
Sinnott, not sin not.
Good to meet you, Father.
I am sure.
I'm surprised to see a Catholic priest at a séance.
Is that so? Worried for my eternal soul, are you? That I should attend something so blasphemous? Worry not, dear child. The church keeps an eye on all such things. It is good for us to know what secrets these events uncover, what secrets these old houses hold.
Okay. Fetters. Fun. He's got a lot of interesting things. Can I learn how to do an exorcism from you in 1 minute? Man of God, of course I know how to expel the devil. Or you asked me to do one, not that one would suffice for this place. They require permission and great effort. Never put much stock in permission. I have no time for the latter. So assuming you're on some form of mission from God, you would need to find another accomplice. I suggest you find someone well outside the reach of the Irish Catholic Church. Okay, so he doesn't have time for... Oh, I have to let 5 p.m. happen.
Go with God, my child.
The event? The drawing room is good. I need to get there by 5:10. And he left. He left us. Well, it didn't kick me out of the garden just because it was night. But this is probably a pretty good time to stop it for today. So, I think we're going to call it at this 5 p.m. clock time. So, we're going to continue our investigation. So many threads going on, it's hard to keep track of them. Everything's sort of moving parallel. But we're going to continue here next time with more Séance of Blake Manor here on Wheel of Games. See you then. Bye-bye.